Pretty girl. Pretty mama. Who's the prettiest dog in the world? Hmm? Hmm? Yes, it's you. You're the prettiest dog ever. Yes. Well, you know, your mother's very, very pretty too. And George's iris is very pretty too. But you know why? Because they look like you. Yes, they do. They look like you. You look like your beautiful mama. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wanted you because you look like Iris. And she's pretty. Yeah. But you know why you're prettier than them? Because you're mine. Because you make such beautiful babies. Yes, you do. Oh, look at those beautiful babies. Oh, you're such a good mama. Yeah, I'm going to change that liner in a few minutes. The other one is drying. This one is yucky, I know. Oh, look at your pretty babies. Oh, you're getting so playful. Yes, they are. Yeah, weeks 3 and 4. This is week 3. And we'll start week 4 on Thursday. And weeks 3 and 4 are the best because they're still nursing, but their eyes are open and they can walk and they can play and they don't really poop yet. After week 4, they start to wean and it becomes a little more work for me and a little less work for Mom because she's done a fine job. Yes, she has. She's done a fine job. I think I'm still most fond of Iernan here on the right. Iernan is Irish for version of Ernie. So if you wanted to call him Ernie, you would still be basically calling him the same name. And I like him. He was my firstborn, and he seems to have the same temperament as the firstborn from my first litter. In that he seems to be a little bit more fond of me than the other pups already. And George is owned now by Lynette. Hello, Lynette. Was my firstborn of the last litter, and he was a super affectionate pup. He got attached to me way before they started weaning. And usually the other ones, they don't really get attached to you until you prove yourself to be their caregiver with the food and the comfort and all that. But not George. He would cry for me when he had his whole litter and his mama with him. He'd be like, "Daddy, don't go away. I love you." And fortunately, he also loved his new mommy at first sight, because if it hadn't been like where that pup, just absolutely just loved her right from the first second, it would have been so much harder to give him up because I had him for almost 4 months. He was just absolutely wonderful. So anyway, we got here Kieran, Casey, Una, Fergus, and Finnegan. And of course, Finnegan and Casey are already spoken for. They were actually kind of reserved before they were born. Aaron is going to have to find a new home. Oh, and I love him so much. He's so cute. I just love his little cow print. Cute. Una and Fergus. And Fergus is going to be a magnificent dog. He resembles the sire we had for the first litter, but unlike that sire, he doesn't have the rear dew claws. And that sire works very well with his regular mate. With Leodon, I had 2 out of 4 males they had an undescended testicle, and I do not expect that trouble this time around. And none of these dogs have rear dew claws. What I'm trying to say is, this dog, Kieran, superior to previous sire. And although the previous sire was a nice dog, this dog is just a better dog. He's got at least as sweet of a temperament I think even sweeter. He's got a longer tail, and he's got thicker bones and muscles in his legs, which means he's a little more sturdy and less likely to injure himself. And also might be a little faster. I don't know. I haven't let him do a lure coursing yet because he just now became old enough to do so. So this spring I'll let him do maybe a little straight line or uval. I'm not into the quick cut and turn type of lure coursing because while it's fun for the dogs and she would actually be really good at it because she can cut and turn like nobody's business. Like he's faster in a straight line, but she is more agile. She can cut and turn like a rabbit. I mean, she's an Irish Gypsy hunting dog. I mean, you know, she is agile. But anyhow, this fella right here would be great for a uval because he's a tall and long whippet, but he's also very, very well muscled. Very well muscled. I'd expect him to be kind of quick. And if he is, it doesn't matter because his temperament is what makes him so special. He is such a wonderful dog. Yes, he is. He's so friendly and fearless and affectionate and sweet and cuddly. And this dog does not have one drop of aggression in him. He is just the sweetest guy ever. And I wouldn't describe Leonora as having any aggression either, but she is an alpha bitch. So she can be a little bossy. But that's her job. She's mama. She's gotta take charge. And her maternal instincts are amazing. And like I said, the first 4 weeks she does all the work. It's pretty much effortless. The next 4 weeks, I'm going to be doing quite a bit of work. This liner is going to be changed twice a day. And I'm going to have to take them out and play with them and exercise them and all that stuff. And clean up the little messes and everything. But we'll get them started with their potty training routine in the next day or two. They figured out that they like to go in one particular spot here in the whelping pen. So I'll put a pee pad there. And then when they discover the joy of shredding pee pads, I will put a puppy potty there. And then when they are able to get out of the pen, I will put the puppy potty just outside the pen. And I hope we will all be amazed by the fact that they will automatically decide it is worth climbing out of the pen to pee in the puppy potty because they like a nice tidy pen. The Whippet is a naturally clean animal. It really is. They're the easiest breed I've ever housebroken, ever. I mean, ever. Little George from my first litter, I had him, like I said, until he was just shy of 4 months. Well, he was paper trained at 8 weeks. And then shortly after that, he basically had 2 little mishaps in the kitchen near the door, and I scolded him for it. And he ceased urinating midstream. I took him outside. He continued and finished emptying his bladder. And he got a whole birthday party worth of praise for doing that each time. Well, those 2 times were all it took. I mean, he totally figured it out. Potty here bad, potty there, birthday party. And that was all there was to it. And the other owners of the first litter all reported in that they were very, very easy to house train. Oh, you're so precious, Casey. Yes, you are. You're so precious. Oh, you're going to love your new mommy. Yeah. She was an Army medical corps nurse. And I know from experience that means she's a good person. Yeah, she has a little Boston Terrier for you to play with and 2 children. And you'll be able to jog with her husband. And you will have a wonderful life in Colorado Springs. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Oh, you're so precious. You're so precious. Oh, yeah, you're so precious. Oh, you're so cute. Look at you. Oh, Margot's going to love this video. You're the star of this one. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, you're so cute. You're so pretty. You look just like your daddy. You look just like your daddy. Yeah. Yeah, you're so pretty like your daddy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's a good mama. Yeah. And I'll tell you, this little Fergus, he's going to be a prize, because Buck is a prize, but Fergus is, in my humble opinion, a new and improved version. And that's not to knock Buck. He was a joy to have here while he was siring that first litter. A joy. Did not mark my house once, even though she was here in heat. A fine, fine Whippet. Except for those rear dew claws. That's really not that big a deal if you choose to remove them at birth. I personally like to leave dogs, intact. Completely intact. For example, if you remove the dew claws, it's possible that they might actually grow back and become impacted. So it's better just to breed dogs that don't have the rears, because the fronts are not a problem at all. You can see Leadon has her fronts right here. And the fronts sit up high enough that they don't snag. But the rears look like your thumb on the rear paw. And that can be caught in a turn. And it's like tearing your thumb off. So rear dew claw is not a good thing to have on a lure coursing hound. Oh, look at this. Oh, she's coming to me. Oh, what a pretty girl. You already like me. I haven't even fed you yet. Oh, you're so precious. Yes, you are. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh, my lovely Casey. Oh, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. Yeah. I know I sound like an idiot, but this is how you socialize and make very, very happy puppies that are very, very nice to have around. You gotta give them all the stupid baby talk, because they love that tone. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're so precious. Yeah. Oh. Oh, pretty girl. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you won't be able to get any milk out of my fingers. You have to go back to Mama if you're hungry. Yeah, all you can get from me is love. Yes, because I love you. Yes, I do. I love all my puppies. Yes, I do. Yes. Oh, yes, I love you. Oh. Oh, you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. You're a good girl. All right, you better go get something to eat. You got a lot of growing to do. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Mom will feed you. Right, Fergus? She's been feeding you pretty good. Oh, yeah. She's actually, I think, had more milk than they need. I mean, she really fed the first litter well, and that was 6. And these ones are like, they're growing like weeds. And she's just been, she's just been full of milk. There's little Finn again. Right next to Casey there. How you doing, Finn? Oh, you're so precious. Yeah. Here's the concerned daddy. Hey, daddy. Yeah. Oh. Oh. You're so cute. Yeah. Yes. Oh, you're so precious. Yes. Oh. Oh. Yeah, this is around the time when having a litter that you don't get a whole lot done, because it's like more fun to sit here and watch the puppies than anything else. You're like, yeah, well, I'm the one doing all the work. Yes, but I feed you all the good food. Yeah. Actually, I think Leon actually enjoys having puppies. Hi, Fergus. You come over here and say hello. Or are you going over to Mama? Yeah. Oh, you're so cuddly. Yes. You're such a handsome lad. You're my big, strong fella. Yeah, Fergus is the biggest pup in the litter, and I think he might